Welcome everyone. I'm back at you with another episode or part of URU. I'm Chan the Tech Man. We previous episode part went over rail tow and went over it real good, and we linked to Gahreesen, and I believe it was this one. And of course, when you start, like I already said, the book might be in. The book is in there now. So when you start again, it goes. Okay, I'm going to do that first person. It goes to Relto, I believe it's my personal world. I think it's right here is the book. But let me see. Yeah, open book. That's it. So let's go there. And I don't know how far we'll get. This should get all of this one done. Let me see. Try it and see. Hope you can hear me good. Yeah. I don't know how we look up. I can't remember. Oh, that's an open book. And it seems that a shadow is moving. Let's see if it comes around here. But it seems like we're moving around. Circle, see? We got to get this back. Pretty good quality. Get this back now. Woo, that's hard. Sorry about that. If it gives you a headache, it did me a little bit. I did buy me an Xbox One controller today. I don't know if I can use it on here or not. I didn't see any way to, set for controller. It might, but for now I'll just use the keyboard. It says retrieve your KI. So we need that. So let's go out and go to the right. I think it's pointing to. And let's see. Well, this is really, really good quality. I don't know if you could tell it on your end. Pretty good on my end, all the way. Okay. Let's go in here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, that's right next door, isn't it? Let's take this linking stone. Let's see where this goes. We can always go back. You hear that stereo. I don't know if you can hear it, but wow, that's really good quality. This actually looks really good. I know they worked for a long time to do this. That's pretty neat. I don't have a way to take a picture. I'd take a picture for y'all. Let's go go back to Rialto. And let's go back there. I'm taking my time, as you could see. This is well. How do you get out of here? Which way? Okay. Let's go back to that room and examine it a little bit. That's not too far. That URU stone. This would be really good if it was 16 by 9. It's pretty good now, but I mean, it would be really good. Let's go over here. There's another room. I'd like to get the KI. Maybe if I get that, I can take pictures. I don't know if I could upload them. Sticker. Let's go over here. Ah, looky there. That's my KI. Kai. There it is. There we go. Let's go out here. See. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, I didn't. We try it again. Oh, well, there was something down in there. Maybe I shouldn't have felt. There was something down in there, so I'm going to do that again. This is just, I'm just playing and enjoying it. There was something down there. I want to jump over there to see first. A little bit faster. I don't know how you can run on the... Let's see if we can get through that hole. Keep going. I want to see if I can jump over that and see what's over there. Like a place that's supposed to be a linking book. Oh, I didn't. How do you see? Is there a flashlight? Let's get that. I don't know what that is. Okay. That's a walk backwards. Let's go back to Relto. Let's see what this did. We might have to keep trying to jump. Might have to run and jump. Let's go out there and see what we got. Oh, yeah. I don't remember what that said, so I don't know. We might have got something in there, but... I believe this is what a mechanical age would be. Maybe it's some rocks. I don't remember all that stuff being there. I guess that's what it was. 'Cause I don't remember all that stuff being there. Let's go back, try to jump that thing. Get a little practice run in here. I think I'll have to run and drop. I believe it was over here. I only got two hands, so let's try it. Did I get it? Ah, I got it. Let's see if we climb over here. Oh, well, can you get it over here? Oh yeah, look at here. Looky there. Whew, that's hard to get that straight. Let's see if we can get back over here. I can't remember. Okay. And here, let's go through this door. Okay, can't go that way, so let's go this way. See what non-trouble we can get into. Is that a hole? I believe it is. Let's go through there. Okay. Let's go up there. Let's see if we can anyway. Okay. Let's see. How do you shuffle? How do you move? Oh, look. Oh, got another one there. Yeah. Let's try to go over here. How do we get down there? Let's jump. How about that? Let's climb up over here and see what we get into. And let's see if we can do this. Let's see. I don't see. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I can do that or not. I'm not that good at it yet. Did I get up there? Or am I supposed to get over there? Don't know. We'll see. Let's go over here. Ooh. That's where we came in, I believe. And let's go over here. And what is there? Oh, we missed that. Waiting here. Should be pretty soon. Oh crap. I'll do it again. Ooh. This hurts your eyes. I don't know about you, but man, I'm telling you. Let's just keep holding forward. How about that? Pretty soon. Should be I don't understand. I got something here. That was confusing though. Ooh. Should be something over here. Let's see. There it is. This is the first time I'm playing this. Got 4 more something. 4 more claws. Let's see. That's a neat panel. That looks like cylinders. Open book, which that's where we're at. Another open book and something. I might be wrong, but that could be power generation. Looks like a big gear. That's nor where we would come in on. Did we do something? Or did they do something? Was it right? Let's stand here and see what that does. Go over here to this panel. Let's do this and do the second one, see what that does. I'll press one. Let's go, URU. Can you press it? How do you press it? Probably can't, can you? I guess we did, didn't we? I think we did. So then do a second foot pedestal. Where's the second one? There it is. That was a good one. don't know what we did. I didn't do it. I didn't do it right or what? Let's try this again. Okay, now we did that right. Let's do this other one now. I don't know if that did anything. Let's try, I don't know. We'll see. Now that didn't do nothing, did it? Okay. I'm thinking maybe we'll have to do the first one each time we do the don't remember seeing that other thing green, so we maybe did it this time. I'm thinking you got to do all of this. I ain't doing something right. Okay, I need to do, I think, do that before it goes back down. second one. Hopefully this will be done. Yeah, we did it! Yay! Let the thing raise up again to do that. No. That don't work now, but okay, yeah, that's it. That's going. And let's do this one. I think they're all locked in.
Oh, this guy, I can't believe it.
Might be stuck. Maybe not. Oh, no. That's good. That opens. Yeah. That's what we entered. Soon, right here. I'm kind of lost here. Not where I wanted to go. I'm gonna go back the same way. Oh, that's it. No. out there pretty soon. Is that it? Did I get out of here? Oh, that's a hole. That's confusing if you don't. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. Let's go back up here. Over there. Oh, I think we got all of this. Don't remember. Can't remember. I can always come back. I can't remember where I. Oh, here's where I'm supposed to be. Let's try and go out this door. Ah, that's the elevator, isn't it? There we are. Wow, this is beautiful, especially with this eye setting. Wow. Let's see. Is there another one over here? Wow, this is pretty beautiful. Just see the view. Wow. I'm gonna try and get to that rock over there. Look at this, it's beautiful. Here pretty soon. What in the world? I think that's enough for this episode. So thank you for tuning in. And we'll finish this, do some more the next time. Well, let me see. I don't know. Let's try this. Let's try to get that one. Why don't we? Try and get these two more. It's not too far here. That's the elevators. It won't be too far. I don't remember where. How did we get there to the elevator? I think it was right here. As you can see, it's all rotating. I think we're almost there. And then a little rock. Then I didn't get it. Try it one more time, and if it don't, we'll just be the finish at the next time. It's a little bit longer than I was planned on. It is really fun. It's funner than I thought it would be. This game, I was kind of didn't know about it because I knew it was a little bit different, and I'm glad I did play it. It's pretty good quality, actually. I know I've said that before, but it is. Yeah, it's here pretty soon. Ah, I didn't get it. We'll do this the next time. Well, I know I keep saying it. Let's try it one more time. I'm just getting the hang of the mechanics. I don't want to make this too long of a video, though. It's already longer than I thought it was going to be. Oops. Maybe I should run and jump. I got it. I got it. I'm glad I did it. 3 more. Let's try to get over here. And I think if we miss, we can go right back to this spot. I'm gonna get to do this. I'm gonna run when I do this. I think you can put cap locks in it to run. Here we go. I did that the first time. Look at the beauty. I really can't believe I did that. Getting the hang of this. I really wasn't too good at that kind of stuff on these games. I don't know how to. I don't know what we got here. We'll find out. Just go up the stairs. We got. I like this music. Second. And let's see what we're in now. Let's see what we got here. That's really don't know. Seemed like that's where we was. Is that where we came from? That's where we came from. We'll just wander around here, see what we can find. Let's see what this does. Now let's see what this did. Oh, kill. Let's keep roaming around here now. No, we don't want that. Let's see what this is. That's what we want. Let's see what this is. Appears to be a conference room. And linking panel. So let's do that. I look like a bad dude, don't I? And let's read that book. Alright, first let's look around here. Yeah, let's read this book first. Simpson, don't mention anything about the upper area of the fortress in your Gahreesen report. I don't want people wandering all over Teledan looking for that weird linking stone. Analysis. Author Simpson. Transcribed from voice recorder. Gahreesen. Okay, one thing seems immediately obvious. This place was built for security. No one could write a link anywhere in this place or the next. It was obviously a maintainer facility of some kind, and it doesn't seem that it was for General Guild members. By that I mean it was meant to at least the higher ranking members. And to how they got to the first link written here, I don't know. Probably while it was under construction. It does seem pretty obvious that it's not going to happen again unless something major happens to this place. I should say that Kodam has some theories about the age that have held up so far. Many have seen special forces of a sort in the maintainers, started later mid 8000s, because somewhat of a research and development arm for the Maintainers Guild. I don't know, well, worth mentioning though, there is quite a few mentions of such groups in other docs Kodama has found or at least seen. Entrance. To begin with, I'd wager that no one other than a high ranking government official or similar ever even made it to this room. That's just my guess, but it seems pretty sound. I don't think any school buddies or girlfriends dropped by to see their maintainer friends. The linking book we found was deep within the maintainer guild. I'm sure it was well guarded in its day. You can see right off the bat that the entrance was extremely secure. Thick walls, one door, a high window, snapper maybe, sniper maybe. If you manage to get in with a bomb or something, it's not going to do any noticeable damage. So I think this whole facility was made for security for higher up people, so they could be secure. And if somebody linked in, they could see it and be like a bomb or something. They could take care of that. It's for security for higher up people. I love the maintainer symbol on the floor and everywhere else you look, as though I might forget and wonder where I am. Waiting rooms. So visitors are escorted to this little waiting room. There's a window on one side. Looks also like a ticket window, maybe turn in weapons or goods that aren't allowed, maybe books. I'm sure they didn't want books here. Yeah, looks like mainly for books. There is another ticket window on the other side, although this one looks different. I'm pretty sure those are beetle cages on the other side. Beetles that sought out ink. Somebody was just telling me there are all kinds of references to them in other docs. You didn't make it past this room with a book. As well, the doors never open at the same time, so even if somehow you make it out of the entrance room, you're still not going to make it past these mammoth doors without waiting of the waiting area. Halls. Looks like the halls ran along the entire circumference of the building. There are plenty of rooms. I'll just try to hit them one at a time. First is an elevator, though. However, looks like it's only down. Wonder if it was always that way. More security, I guess. Since you've made it into the halls, there is still nowhere to go, at least if they don't want you going anywhere. Lockers. I would think that any books that were brought to the age were kept in lockers. I'd imagine that some of the workers here are frequent visitors, also kept some equipment, but I could be wrong on that. Looks like they kept some maintainers gear as well. Markers, helmets, etc. Seems a little out of place, honestly. KIs, okay. Some things are becoming a little more clear now. I had a long chat with Laxman and researched some different docks over in the city that Nick had. Looks like the current condition I'm seeing was not the original condition. The KI was a major development not just for the guild, but also apparently for all citizens. Turns out they were just starting to hand out the KIs in the public around in the time of the fall. Nice timing. It looks like they had some renovations in order to facilitate the mass amount of visitors. They will turn out and hand out KIs. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Looks like they had some renovations in order to facilitate the mass amount of visitors that would be coming in order to retrieve chaos. Turned out my little girlfriend analogy was pretty much completely wrong. Girlfriends and more were going to start coming here, at least in the open sections. Kodama corrected me. We've actually found multiple books in neighborhoods, as well as the guard and maintainer books I mentioned earlier. Whoops. Some visitors came in, walked through the doors, Beatles checked for books, and walked down the hall into the KI room, get a KI, and link out. Guards were probably at the elevator uh, up there, which just behind this room. If they did happen to bring any illegal items, they get them back from the other side of the locker room, and off they go back home with their new shiny KI. Makes more sense as to why the maintainers paraphernalia was in the locker rooms too, probably a little uh, display type thing for all the visitors, impress them. Warehouse, quite a bit of goodies in here, all of which I'm sure most visitors never saw. Pretty bad cave in from the floor above, although Engelberg says structurally the place seems alright. He's doing more detailed inspection soon. Looks like most of these crates are filled with KI maintenance type equipment as well as a variety of spare parts, etc. I don't know. Laxman will have to give this place a good inspection. I'm sure he'll love going through it all. Beyond me. I know that. Beyond me. Okay. Beetle crates. Convenient cave in. Not sure how one is supposed to get to the beetle cages without it. No idea how they did it. Link, maybe. Regardless, pretty positive the cages were for beetles. Symbols on the front and quite a bit of remnants in some of the dirtier cages. We'll have to clean those up. Wonder when they all died. Speaking of access, another question. How they get to the second floor? Elevator skip the middle floor, more secure, I suppose. Second floor. Destruction was a little more substantial than I thought. Looks like it tore out a section of the outer wall even. I'm going to get out of here until Edinburgh can come back again. Been a few days, but I'm back. I'm no expert, so I guess I have to trust Edinburgh, but he says this whole thing is one of the most solid, heavy pieces of construction he's ever seen. It's safe, he assures me. If I die here and someone retrieves this recording, please sue him for me. Second floor looks like the first. Outer hall and a number of rooms. Have to remember that very few people probably ever walk these halls. There's no access via elevator, stairs, anything to get here. I assume it had to be done via linking book, which is probably somewhere in the city. I suppose there could be a way to stop those elevators in the middle floor, but I doubt it. Regardless, this floor was extremely secure, book access only, I'm guessing. Guarded lounge. Next to the observation room, at least that's what I assume it was, is what looks like a guarded lounge. Looks like they staged here for long amounts of time. There are beds in here, and as well as couches. I assume these guys manned the window observation post while visitors were coming in. Guarded lockers. More lockers similar to the downstairs, although these are maintained with some heavy equipment. I'm sure Watson will want to see this stuff and keep it locked up well. In fact, I'm not even going to go into detail about it here. Laxman can write about this stuff in a later report. I will I will say I didn't know that Denny had these kind of technologies. Hope we're done almost. Gear room. Now I see why this floor was more secure. Looks like the whole power structure for this building is here. Amazing construction. The entire building looks to have been powered by some underground water source that causes it to turn. They implemented a gear that would grab onto the teeth in the ground outside and provide them a power source as well. Talking about killing two giant birds with one stone. Pretty amazing. Power looks somewhat complicated. Seems as though there were at least occasions that power was turned off, as there are obviously controls to do that, and then started again. I'm heading to the top. Top. Wow. Thought this building was big. The main portion is absolutely giant and rotating too, of course. I'm overcome with the amount of work put in this place just for security. It's everywhere. Almost comical picturing government officials walking the same paths. This is like a federal capital, like you go to your state capital or national capital. That's why I think that's what this building is a lot like. To get to the other side, looks like one had to walk across the building, the rock pinnacle. When I say capital, like you get business done and all of that stuff, and a lot of security, courthouse type of thing. The first place since we arrived that we're able to save a link. And it's not big, and there's a massive structure facing you if you did. Pretty funny to try and picture an army of invading, all of them punched up on this stone, waiting for these bridges to rotate. That's where we jumped onto, and there. What the? My gosh. The creatures, these things are something out of a horror movie. I've been up here a little while and I didn't see them often, but when I do, they scared me to death. I'm beginning to understand the fences and structures a little better. Perhaps some of them were designed to keep creatures out more to keep visitors in. Don't hang out in these woods unless you have a big gun. Another bridge to reach the main portion of this place. More security. I will say that the platform between the bridges seems to have eroded. Excuse me. At one time, crossing the bridges was probably a secure feature to ensure manageable groups would approach the larger building at one time, but I would wager it was still a lot easier than it is now. The erosion in the platform between the bridges has made it a little rougher. I suppose the maintainer would like it even more in its current condition. Mudrooms. I'm not sure what to call these things, but they remind me of mudrooms, so I call them that. Not much here. It looks like each bridge had a mudroom attached to it with another group of doors, etc. There doesn't seem to be any kind of decompression, decontamination that went on here. Really, they seem to be nothing more than another spot for another set of doors, another secure location, training center. I was going through each of the rooms here, but after making a quick overview, I think I'll just start with the entire thing. There are three types of rooms in the building, two of each kind. There's a control room, one purple, one yellow, and a display room, one purple, one yellow, and then a conference room, though these aren't collared. I assume there is one for each team. The entire building seems to be centered on the massive wall in the middle. Uh, the control rooms control the wall. The display rooms display the uniforms that were worn on the wall, I presume. And the conference room allows the government visitors and high-ranking officials to confer about the training on the wall. C. So control rooms first. Control rooms. I'm not going into the control rooms for the wall in this dock. I'll let Laxman do that at some other time. Regardless, the panel here obviously controls the wall. The wall used for training as well as testing of various suits. I believe the senior room can get pretty hot, cold, smoky, or anything else I can imagine pretty quick. It was a competition. Whoever could get to the top of to the quickest, teams set up the obstacles and members would race. There is a side tunnel that provides access to display rooms from the control room. Display rooms. Not sure that these were originally display rooms. I think we're almost done. Or maybe they were. Either way, there are quite a few old maintainer suits in here. There are also the latest maintainer suits or skin here. I guess I would say the machine to put on the latest maintainer suit is in here. Now now that we've had some time to look uh, at this, I would assume it's incredible. We're talking about a suit that was skin tight and linking and had linking abilities, etc. built in. Very high tech as far as maintainer suits go. Very impressive. A maintainer would fall down the chute, and while traveling to the interior rooms, the suit would be placed on him. I'm begging to try this thing, but DRC is insisted no one does. Laxman already has someone on it trying to figure out more. I'm first when they do. I think these rooms could basically be described as team locker rooms, conference rooms. That's where I'm in right now. Well, I guess these rooms where the big wigs sat down and talked about their maintainers. Obviously, they are set up to watch the wall, and there are displays to show the patterns being built and played on the wall. We'll never know, but I can see the maintainer, the guild masters in here watching their teams compete, prepare to send them out and some radioactive fireball age to see if their new suits can stand the elements. Upper room. I'm not going up now, but we do know the upper portions were used as prison cells. Typical D&E technology. They had a single linking book that went to all the cells since the building was always rotating. A very complicated linking apparatus and timing mechanism was associated with the book. The timing of the link would determine which cell the person linked into. Apparently, it was very tight. Speaking of linking, this entire building is rotating as well. It seems that most visitors came on the path from the well, although there were also books directly to this building. There had to be. It seems that many of them also used the timing mechanism to link into specific rooms. Looks like another new feature designed and built by these guys. One of the many, I'm sure. I'm just wondering where the main research labs were, or better yet, where did everyone sleep or eat? I think we got all that. So it seems it just did this was a lot of stuff. It was a really big building, and it did a lot of stuff. I mean, this prison, all kinds of stuff. So let's look around some more. Let's see where else we can find. Let's see. Probably is another conference room. We talked about that. I don't want to go through this one. I just want to see what that is. No. Let's keep going here. And there's another conference room, so we can check that out. I think that's we don't need that. Or do we? Okay, this may be it. Where I want. Maybe. No. It's not a conference room, is it? That's some kind of something. I don't know what that is. This is a different one, isn't it? Yeah, this is a different one. Oh no. How much is that? That's not too bad. Let's read this. KI. This is a KI conference room. Base functions. Denny, number 3 on the back side. All of these devices. 3 functions. There's certainly more than that. 3 core functions. In any case, it's a convenient name. KI. The Nexus interface. The Nexus seems to be just an interpreter for KI data. KI allows users to provide or decline book access to other KIs. I think we can make this work for neighborhoods as well as ages defined in the KI appear in the Nexus. Ages names defined in the KI appear in the Nexus, or should. Interpersonal communication, obviously the most important function, voice or text communication to other KI users, inter or inter-age, doesn't seem to matter. Image capture, storage, transfer, a single button press captures an image and stores it within an appropriate age directory. Images can be sent to other KIs as well as uploaded to some imagers dependent on versions. Seems main servers coordinated this functionality might be tough to revive. Journal entries, storage, and transfer are fairly simple. Write notes and store them. Again, server handles transfer journals, KI to KI or KI to imager. Markers, the ability to drop and collect markers at the operator's present location in an age. Layers of functionality here requires more research. Perhaps this feature could be tapped to help with the GZ problem. Interesting. Doors in this age. The KI, even at this most basic level, opens level 1 doors, level 2 doors, and level 3 doors require higher versions. There is much more variety to these devices than we first suspected. The dispenser is capable of handing out at least 5 versions and possibly more. Features set varies widely. There must be a system to control and track these devices where imager built into the unit is surprisingly compact and efficient. uses this same blasted lattice compression system, for lack of a better word, have to crack that powerful protection for something that fits on the top of the hand. Markers. Purpose perhaps a training tool for maintainers. Markers can be set up and recruits and or lower ranks run through the course interface. KIs interact with markers in three ways. Team capture. Once all the markers are placed, there are two teams that can collect markers. The KI registers the, the marker to the respective team. Markers can vanish after a time limit or after all have been registered. Markers must be in the same age. Test. Can markers be reset? Hold. Again, two teams. Markers only vanish after a preset time limit has expired. Markers do not disappear upon being activated, although servers keep track of what team is holding it. Servers summarize team holdings, most markers at the end of the time limit. Markers must be the same age. Single capture. Only one individual KI can register markers. Markers also carry text. Entire markers set can be set via KI to another KI anywhere in the system. Markers can be placed in any age. Markers themselves seems identical to those produced by the Great Zero. In fact, I'm positive the same technology is being used, if not the Great Zero itself. It's possible the KIs are communicating with the Zero itself and writing these markers anywhere they are registered, possibly with that theory maintainer markers etc. KI registration. KI tracks of other KIs on three levels. Enter age, any other KI within the age is lodged and displayed. KI to KI. Any individual KI can be registered for specific tracking. As a result, no matter where that KI is, journal, photos, etc. can be sent and communication can occur. Perhaps this was used for temporary and semi-permanent team missions. For our purposes, a friends list. Groups. The KI also recognize groups somehow related to the Nexus. Seems possible if properly configured to support neighborhoods list with this function. Okay, we see what's over here. I don't see anything here. Wait, there's something here. Let's see. That's really pretty. That is over there. Really high wall, so you can't see out much. I'm assuming this is Denny. There's a tent. And that's all. So we'll go back to Relto. I'm going to go ahead and get all of these books. It's not. I'm just going to click all of these so I can be, this can be in my bookshelf. Yeah, oh, that theory worked. Pretty. Okay, I think we got one more. Okay, we got all of those, and I'm just going to check something out here. I think it's got that where I can go back. Yeah, I can go back to where I hit that. So thank you. We'll go to another age here the next time. So thank you for tuning in. And Chan the Tech Man. And go to my website, chansmith.me. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Like this video, comment, and share it on your social media. Thank you. Until next time.